I'm gonna try. My best friend. My everything. From the very first date, we had Chick-fil-A, Lord's Chicken. I knew you just had to be the one because, come on, a beautiful woman and the Lord's Chicken. You gave out this aura of happiness and pleasantness, which was a much-needed change from the Citadel. And you had the most brightest, most angelic smile that I will never forget. Although you were probably smiling about the chicken and not the handsome idiot in uniform named Zach, even going to your house after a meeting the infamous Jerry Leshorn, or as I like to call her, the interrogator, was an experience in and of itself that I will never forget. Everything about that day was memorable, including going back to the Citadel and telling my roommates at the time, Paul, Chestnut, and Holiday, all which grew to love you as well, but more for your ability to make amazing cookies. If I had the ability to go back to any time in my life for even just one moment, it would be going back to that feeling of meeting you again. I've experienced quite a few things with you over the years of our relationship, from watching you obsess about sloths to eventually wearing the sloth onesie I got you, from watching you go from a teacher's assistant to pushing forward and becoming a full-time teacher, of which I'm incredibly proud of you for. From all the dinner dates at Outback to all the brunch dates with Megan and mimosas, all the way to seeing exactly how absolutely stunning you look right now. I've seen you grow into the amazing woman you are as you stand today, which was no easy feat, I might add, because you had to deal with the idiot in the uniform the whole time. And because you decided to stick with me all the way up to now, and there's no going back, I'm eternally grateful to you, Rachel, for making me the happiest I can possibly be. You have seen me at some of my best times, and you've definitely seen me at some of my worst. Second page. But no matter what you stood by me and supported me, even when I may have given up on myself. For that, I cannot thank you enough, and I hope I can offer you the same over the rest of our relationship. Man, I really hope I can get through this.
I'm doing great.
I promise to you that even on the days that you think you're unlovable, I'll be there to love you. I promise that on the days that you feel the most dark, the most alone, I'll be there to comfort and show you that you always have me. I promise that on the days that you feel all hope is lost and the only thing you can do is quit, I will be there to support you no matter what. I know there will be times when I cannot be physically by your side, but know I will always be in your heart loving you, comforting you, and supporting you, always and forever. I promise to always make you a priority even when I'm at my busiest, and of course I promise to keep up date night even if it is just hamburger helper with candles lit. With you I hope to grow closer together and with God daily. I hope together to someday grow our beautiful family and love them all the same. Even when times get rough or when things just seem impossible, I know we can look at ourselves and know that we truly love each other. And through Jesus and our love, we will get through anything. I know that together we will better each other over the years, and I cannot wait to see how amazing our marriage is going to be. Final paragraph. As we grow older in our marriage, I hope we still find time to sit on the porch so I can beat you in Uno. Time to go on our neighborhood walks and see all the cute dogs. Time to go shopping, but really just look at the stuff and mess around the store. I hope to stay forever young in our spirit with one another. And that we can always find a way to have fun no matter what. I promise and hope for all this and much more, as long as we both shall live. I love you, Rachel.
Zachary, I'm gonna try to do this without sobbing. Thank you. Same, man. Thank you for always being there. If you had told me that 3 years ago I'd be standing here getting married, I would have laughed. But now I just cry of happiness. Who would have thought that a simple ad on Snapchat and a certain girl thinking someone's Bitmoji was cute would have led us to this? I had prayed and prayed to God to show me the right person I was supposed to be with. And just when I was about to give up, you came along and changed my life for the better. I knew that you were my person as soon as you suggested Chick-fil-A as our first date. and sat through watching Finding Nemo with me. I also knew that we were meant to last when you weren't scared to meet my parents on our very first date and endure all of the questions from my mother. I love you to the ends of the world, and probably more than I love chicken nuggets.
That's a good thing.
I never would have thought that I would say that, but you have shown me not only what love is, but what unconditional love is. I never believed that I would find the one person who gets me and understands me so well, or who could handle all of my weirdness. But from our first time FaceTiming, I knew you were the one. I promise to always love you, even when you try to blame me for losing a video game. I promise to always support you in all of your life decisions, because I know you will do your best to make the best ones for our family. I promise to be your best friend through everything that life will throw at us. You're my best friend and have shown me love when I truly am being difficult and overreacting to the small things. Thank you for showing me that you will support me in whatever career decisions and listening to all my crazy stories about my day with my 2-year-olds. I love how you will go to any school function with me or middle school basketball game. Also, get ready because basketball season's coming up. I wouldn't ever ask you to sit through hours of middle school basketball or fundraisers, but you did it without any questions, and I love you so much for that. I promise to you that no matter what life throws at us, I will always be by your side. Zach, I could not and never want to imagine my life without you. From this day forward, I can call you not only my best friend, but I can call you my husband, and nothing makes me happier than that. And as we always say to each other, forever and ever, amen.
Amen. Amen.
Thanks.
I'm jealous of the blue jeans that you're wearing, and the way they're holding you so tight. I'm jealous of the moon that keeps on staring, so lock the door and turn out the night. I want you all to myself, we don't need anyone else. Let our bodies do the talking, let our shadows paint the wall. I want you here in my arms, we'll hide away in the dark. Slip your hand in my back pocket, go and let your long hair fall. I want you all to myself, to myself. I'm jealous of the song that you've been singing, and the way it's rolling off your lips. It might be selfish, but I'm thinking I don't need nothing between you, leaning for another kiss. Yeah, I want you all to myself, we don't need anyone else. Let our bodies do the talking, let our shadows paint the wall. I want you here in my arms, we'll hide away in the dark. Slip your hand in my back pocket, go and let your long hair fall. I want you all, all to myself, yeah. Girl, I want you in the worst way. Yeah, I want you in the worst way.